Picture this: a quiet room, sunlight spilling across the floor, and a single glass perched on the edge of a table. With deliberate grace, your cat extends a paw, nudging the glass until it tumbles to the ground. In that moment, curiosity awakens, not just in the cat, but in us as well. Why do cats seem so fascinated by knocking things over? Is it mischief, boredom, or something deeper? Beneath the surface, every playful swipe is a window into their emotional world, a blend of curiosity, instinct, and the subtle dance of control. As the glass falls, we're invited to look closer, to understand the gentle logic behind their mysterious behavior. Curiosity is woven into the very heart of every cat. When you see a paw gently nudging a glass toward the edge of the table, it's not mischief, it's exploration. For a cat, each object is a puzzle, a question waiting to be answered. The sound, the movement, even the reaction it sparks, all feed their need to understand their territory. In these moments, your cat isn't being disobedient. They're simply following the ancient call to discover. Their world is built on wonder, and every nudge is a lesson in how they make sense of their surroundings. Through curiosity, cats remind us that learning is a lifelong adventure. Sometimes, a cat's gentle nudge or sudden push of an object isn't just random mischief, it's a carefully chosen signal. Cats are astute observers of our reactions. When they see that knocking over a cup or pawing at a book draws your attention, they remember. For them, this becomes a reliable way to bridge the silent gap between their world and ours. It's not about defiance, but about connection. A subtle invitation for you to notice, to engage, to share a moment. In these small acts, your cat is reaching out, hoping you'll pause and see them, right there in the quiet corners of your day. When a cat knocks objects off a table, it isn't just mischief, it's instinct in motion. The flutter of a falling pen, the clatter of a cup, these mimic the unpredictable movements of prey in the wild. Indoors, your cat's world is limited, but their ancient hunting drive remains vivid. Each swat and pounce is a rehearsal, a way to sharpen reflexes and satisfy curiosity. This behavior isn't about defiance, it's a silent echo of survival, woven into their DNA. In these moments, your cat is both playful and purposeful, honoring the wild within, even in the safety of your home. Boredom is a quiet force in a cat's world, often overlooked but deeply influential. When a cat's environment lacks stimulation, their curious minds seek out new adventures, sometimes at the expense of your cherished belongings. That mug on the edge of the table or the pen left unattended becomes a playground, a way to fill the silence with movement and discovery. This isn't mischief for its own sake. It's a creative response to an empty moment. Cats invent games not to frustrate us, but to satisfy a need for engagement and mental challenge. In these small acts, they remind us that their hearts crave connection and novelty, just as ours do. Sometimes, the chaos is simply a call for companionship. When a cat knocks something off a table, it's rarely just random mischief. This act is often a form of communication, a gentle nudge to remind you of their needs. Sometimes, it's hunger speaking through a toppled cup, or a playful spirit reaching out for engagement. At other times, it's their way of saying, "I am here," asserting their presence in your world. Cats use subtle gestures, not words, to bridge the gap between their emotions and ours. In these moments, they invite us to listen beyond the noise and see the message hidden in their actions. Understanding this silent language deepens the bond between you and your feline companion. Sometimes, a cat's puzzling behavior is more than just mischief. It's a quiet experiment. When your cat pushes a glass off the table or ignores a command, she's not simply being stubborn. She's observing, testing the invisible lines that define your shared world. Each reaction you give, whether a gentle word or a sigh, teaches her about trust, safety, and connection. This is her way of mapping the emotional landscape between you. In these moments, she's not challenging your authority, but seeking to understand the rules of your bond. Through social testing, your cat learns not just what is allowed, but how deeply she can rely on you. Sometimes, a cat's fascination with knocking objects off tables isn't about mischief. It's about sensory delight. The gentle thud of a book landing, the crisp clatter of a pen. These sounds and sensations spark curiosity and pleasure in their sensitive minds. For a cat, each falling object is a mini event, a moment where touch and sound combine in a satisfying feedback loop. Their paws feel the texture, their ears catch the echo, and for a brief instant, the world responds to their presence. This isn't just play. It's a celebration of their senses, a way to explore and enjoy the environment. When we witness this, we're seeing a cat's joy in simple cause and effect, a reminder of how even small moments can be deeply meaningful. When your cat starts scratching the furniture or meowing through the night, remember, these are not acts of rebellion, but signals of deeper needs. Offer sturdy scratching posts in key areas, inviting your cat to mark their territory in a safe way. Rotate interactive toys to spark curiosity and prevent boredom from settling in. If nighttime meows echo through your home, try a calming bedtime routine or gentle play before sleep, soothing their anxieties with your presence. Use pheromone diffusers or soft blankets to create a sense of security. Every gentle redirection is a message. You are safe. You are seen. In these small choices, you build trust, and your home becomes a haven for both of you. When you begin to see the world through your cat's eyes, every small gesture becomes a window into their heart. Their motives are not mysteries to be solved, but invitations to connect. By embracing their quirks, whether it's a midnight meow or a gentle nudge, you offer them safety and acceptance. Patience becomes your greatest gift, and love the quiet language you share. In these moments, trust grows, and the distance between you gently fades. Understanding is not about changing them, but about meeting them where they are. This is how a deeper bond is born, one built on empathy, presence, and gentle wisdom. Every cat has a story, and sometimes their quirks bring laughter into our lives when we least expect it. Remember the gentle chaos of a midnight zoomie or the silent stare that speaks volumes. These moments aren't just funny, they're glimpses into the heart of feline curiosity and joy. By sharing your cat's funniest moments, you help build a tapestry of connection among those who understand the quiet magic of living with cats. Let your memories ripple outwards, joining a community that celebrates every whisker twitch and playful leap. In the world of cats, joy is meant to be shared.